I wanted to shoot a video demonstrating one of the newest features I've added to the public beta Music Player Remix, and it's called Discovery. So when you load the app, there's going to be a new option at the bottom of this screen. I've moved it to the top because it's something I'm going to be using a lot. But let's go ahead and check it out. And you'll notice that it just basically comes up with a list of songs. And you're probably wondering, well, where do you get this list? Well, I'm getting it from you. I'm getting it from you guys. These are songs that you've posted on Twitter from within Music Player Remix using the new Post to Twitter feature. So, and these are sorted by date. So RBT Dev just posted this song, and then a little bit ago, another guy posted 42 by Coldplay on Twitter, and so on. So I can kind of browse what other Music Player Remix users are listening to. And it's a nice way to discover, hence the name Discovery, new music or maybe old music that you haven't heard in a while. And you can listen to it right from the screen. So let's go ahead and load, let's say, 42 Coldplay. And let's see what we come up with on YouTube. And there's the song. So it's a nice way to, you know, really dig into some new music. And the reason I came up with this idea a few days ago was I've been kind of searching on Twitter to see what how people have been using the new Post to Twitter feature within the app. And I've come across some interesting songs that I never probably would have, you know, heard of otherwise, you know, other than me being nosy on Twitter and searching for it. So I thought that this would be a great way for other people to kind of just browse what other people are listening to. So let's try another one. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good song. Now this one I've heard before, but it's one I haven't heard in a while. It's a classic from the 80s. All This Love by DeBarge. So this is a great song. Oh, El DeBarge. Oh, this is great. See, I would have never found this otherwise. But this is a great song. But anyways, we won't get into that too much. But essentially, that's what the new feature is. And also, if you tap on any of the thumbnails, you may notice some of these people because they're you as well. These are your pictures on Twitter. So let's pull up, let's say, Eric Dewey, and we'll basically be pulling up his Twitter page. So you can, you know, read all of his posts on Twitter, or you could follow him directly on Twitter, or just see what, oh, he's been listening to lots of stuff, actually. Wow. Okay, so that's what the new Discovery feature is. Now, let me tell you a little bit technical behind the scenes what it's doing. For those of you familiar with the new Post to Twitter or Post to Facebook features, you know that on the main Twitter site or on the main Facebook site, when you view one of these posts, there's going to be a link with it, and when you click on the link, it goes to the YouTube video. Now, when you view the YouTube videos on here, some of them are going to be different than what you see on the actual main Twitter and Facebook sites. And the reason why is that on YouTube, there's a flag when people upload videos that indicate whether or not you want that video to be viewed on a mobile device. Oops, I'm low on battery. Anyways, what I was saying is, what I found during my testing is that a decent amount of these songs were not able to be viewed on the mobile device due to the owners of the videos specifying they didn't want that. So it was coming up with a failure, you know, a decent amount. And so what I'm doing now is searching. Every time you tap on one of these, it's basically going to be doing a search on YouTube, and it's going to look for all videos where the mobile flag is set. And it's only going to pull those up. So every time you get to YouTube, it's going to work. So that's kind of nice. But the downside is that it may not be the actual video version that you find on the main Twitter or Facebook sites, but you won't get the errors. Now sometimes you will get errors. There are some videos where none of the ones that show up on YouTube are set with a mobile flag, and that's just a fact of life. And so every now and then you will get an error, but most of the ones, I'd say 90% of the ones that I tested on here, they work. So it's nice. So that is the new music discovery feature, leveraging the new Twitter posting feature. I'm going to look into the Facebook piece of that. I don't think that's possible. I don't think you can search Facebook posts, because normally when people post on Facebook, it's on their private wall. And I don't think you can search for that publicly like you can Twitter. But if I can do it, then I'll do it. So there you go.